This next video would be your third paragraph. So if we take EPIIIC as 3, we've established our audience, we've pictured the worst possible world, and then our first I stands for imagine. And we then imagine a world that is better. A world of success, a world of liberation, a world of freedom from. Yeah, no longer affected by. So essentially it's the opposite of what you've done in your picture this. I apologise if there's noise in this video, it's because it's the end of the day. It won't last, but I don't want to not do the video now because this is the perfect time for me to do it, so I hope that's okay. When we imagine, we think about what is this world liberated or free from? What have they been liberated from? Think about what sounds, what actions, what behaviours, what people, what situations have they been liberated from? The first thing that came to my head for this one, I thought of sounds, and I thought of literally the sounds of social media. So I thought of notifications, you could talk vibrations, pop-ups, talk about liberated from like obsession with followers, likes, etc. Yeah. What else might they be liberated from? The idea of performance, the idea of content, yeah, the idea of having to pretend, okay. And what from that being liberated from, what might that create in society? What might society look like now? Now that it has all the things it needed? Because it's no longer affected by these villainous screens and this immoral and corrupting social media, which might not be our actual opinion, but it works for this essay, doesn't it? Or article, or speech, or letter. What do we gain? Well, real communication. It might improve our communication skills, so like real conversations. Now, we're not saying that by putting your phone away, you will have real conversations. But what we are saying is that's a possibility in this new society. Yeah? If we tackle the issues with social media, which we can come to later in our article, then we might introduce or improve the real conversations that exist in society. People skills. Tangible, physical connection. Yeah? Meeting with people in the real world. Hobbies. And also like the idea of like improving mental health. Especially if you think about children, like child development, how children develop. The brain, interesting fact, cannot differentiate between fake pain and real pain. So like real pain is pain that happens to your body. So if I was like cut here, I would feel that pain quite physically. Whereas fake pain, it's not fake, but fake pain is the pain that we feel inside our body. So if we're upset about something, say for example you were not picked for a certain school team, you might feel really upset, that might pain you. That's a completely appropriate emotion. Your brain doesn't properly know the difference between the two. So actually, if we feel pain and suffering as a result of social media, that pain is as real as going through, like being in a car accident. It can be as real, yeah? The pain that we feel emotionally is still very strong pain. So social media, if we have a negative attachment to it, if it is affecting our mental health, then it's going to be affecting our development. And if our article is about social media being damaging for children, well, we can talk about the idea of being liberated from that damage and being able to develop well. Okay? And then you put that together in exactly the same way as your picture this. So you think, well, in this utopia, you mind map it out just like I've just done with you on this sheet. So we just mind mapped it out like that, didn't we? Yeah? And I just did it there because I wanted you to see that they were opposites and I wanted to use the same pictures. They look exactly like that. What is our utopia? What does it look like? What are we freed from? If everyone listens and we fix this problem, what will happen to the world? And then we write that out. Now imagine a world where, visualize, this could be a reality if, yeah? And that enables us to write a good paragraph, okay? So that's what I want you to do. I want you to describe the utopian world. Use all of those ideas that we mind mapped and describe a utopian world. There is a help sheet, by the way, for these videos to help you with like the vocabulary or ways to start your sentences. So please do use that if you're struggling with the writing bit. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video.